the viewers, I welcome you to EDUAID. In the previous sessions, we discussed questions and the theories regarding the tenses and their classifications. The theories are discussed with proper examples. Now in this session, we are going to discuss some probable questions along with some questions that have been asked in Assam Higher Secondary Education Council final examinations. So let's now concentrate on each and every question in detail. While solving those questions, we'll try to give you some tips that might be very essential on the day of solving those questions during exam time, along with some basic grammatical trivias hidden in tenses. So let's concentrate on question number 1. Discussed in the previous sessions, while you solve questions on tenses, do pay utmost attention to the time aspect of the sentence. Tensor questions jeta tumaloke koriba, very careful about kuntu homoyor kotha ami koisu. Say question number 1, they live in this place since 1917. Question paper ot question to bhalke pori keywords bilak mark koratu very essential to get the good score. They live in this place since 1970. In this particular sentence, since 1970 is the clue. If you could recall the concepts discussed, since 1970 denoting action starting at 1970, still going on at present. 1970 চনৰ পৰা এতিয়ালৈকে the time that we are referring to here, since 1970 till the moment that we are talking about. Hence, this sentence has to be written in present perfect continuous tense. So the answer will be have been living. Answer will be have been living since 1970. Come down to question number 2. The train left before I reached the station. Train left before I reached the station. This question asked in 2019 final examination. In fact, the first 4 you could see on your screen are the examinations questions. The train left before I reached the station. মন কৰিবা দুটা অ্যাকশন হৈছে ইয়াতে, এটা ট্ৰেইনখন গুছি গৈছে, এটা মই স্টেশন গৈছো. Out of those 2 actions which we discussed after before in past perfect theories, out of the 2 actions, which action occurred first? ট্ৰেইনখন আগতে গৈছে নে তুমি আগত গৈ পাইছা? So the question says the train left early, hence the answer will be the train had left, had plus V3, leave or V3 left, the train had left before I reached the station. Question number 3. Your letter reached me yesterday. Again, the time clues kot paisu moi yesterday. Action of a definite past time. Action of a definite past time. Nirdishtoke eta past homoy amak koi dise. Ei kamtu nirdishtoke past homoyot hoise. Say straight away the sentence requires to be written in the V2 form. So reach or V2 form amar ki hobo? It should be reached. Yate kuno auxiliary verb or requirement nai. It should be written as your letter reached me yesterday. Number 4, he make a doll now. He make a doll now. Ketia kam to kori ase? At present. At present soli thoka action, continuous action. Answer he, third person singular number, is making a doll now. Is making a doll now. Ei clue bilak jodi ami loi lo jeneke now, yesterday, since 1970, before I reached the station. So this will help you to get the accurate answers. Hurry up, the taxi, wait. Again, being discussed in the classes previous sessions. Hurry up, the taxi, wait. Hurry up, the taxi, wait. Exclamation is sentence. Hurry up denoting present moment. Taxi, wait. Ketia rokhi ase? At present rokhi ase. Answer will be is waiting. Is waiting. Don't go for simple future here. Hurry up denoting a action to tomak totkhonat koribo koise. Iate etiar kamor kotha koisu. Hurry up, the taxi, wait. It should be hurry up, the taxi is waiting. Hurry up, the taxi is waiting. Number 6 is an interrogative sentence. Number 6 is an interrogative sentence. If you could recall again, interrogative sentence requires a different structure, cannot begin with the subject. You enjoy your class today. Ako homoyor clue to sam kuntu homoyor kotha koisu ami, you enjoy your class today. So this the time is present. Now which time of present? Class 2 sage hoi goar pisot tomak kunubai khudise tumi aji class 2 keneke korila. It can have, you can have, are you enjoying your class today at the time of class being going on, but More precisely, we should go with the class being ended. So that's why the proper answer we should go with, have you enjoyed your class today? Have you enjoyed? This being an interrogative sentence, we are beginning with have auxiliary verb. Kyo have use korisu? Because you. Have you enjoyed your class? After have, the verb will take its third form. Question mark should be retained. Number 7. We visit our native village shortly. Time denoted by the word adverb shortly. That action will be completed in the future time. We visit our native village shortly. We are going with will visit. Will visit our native village shortly. Number 8. Very common type of questions. Very common type of questions. Might get one of this type on the day of your exam. You sleep for 3 hours now. You sleep for 3 hours now. Do pay attention. Clue is not only about now. Clue is for 3 hours now. এই কোয়েশ্চনবিলাক কৰোঁতে আমি কেতিয়াবা মিছৰিড কৰি দিওঁ যদি আমি অকল নাও ৱাৰ্ডটোত গুৰুত্ব দিওঁ ইমাজিন দ্য কোয়েশ্চন ইজ গিভেন লাইক ইউ স্লিপ নাও আনসাৰ উইল শিওৰলি বি লাইক আমাৰ কোয়েশ্চন নম্বৰ 4 হি মেক আ ডল নাও তেতিয়া আমি সিধা গৈছিলোঁ প্ৰেজেন্ট কন্টিনিউয়াছ প্ৰেজেন্ট প্ৰগ্ৰেছিভ ফৰ্মত বাট ইউ স্লিপ ফৰ 3 আৱাৰ্ছ নাও এটা পিৰিয়ড আমাক ধৰি দিছে 3 ঘণ্টাৰ পৰা এতিয়ালৈকে ইউ স্লিপ ফৰ 3 আৱাৰ্ছ নাও হেন্স দ্য আনসাৰ উইল বি have been sleeping. Have been sleeping. Mane the action of sleeping started 3 hours earlier, still going on at the time of this sentence being spoken. So you have been sleeping. You have been sleeping for 3 hours now. So these are the 8 questions discussed. Now let's come down to question number 9. I want to go for a walk. I want to go for a walk. Clue is want to go for a walk. Mane ami bortoman samoyৰ কথা পাতি আছো এই ক্লু বিলাক আকো লম this will be the crucial point to remember while you solve questions on tenses. I want to go for a walk but not finished my work yet. Not finished my work yet. Etialoike. Again the clue words are given while solving present perfect tense, that while you see words like yet, of late, already, recently, never before, ever before, we have to go with the present perfect tense. Bigger clue is I want to go for a walk. Etia present time. So more come to etia loike khotam hoa nai. So that's why we'll go with have not finished. Have not finished. After have, the verb will take its third form. It should be have not finished. Question number 10. Question number 10 is one of the unique features of English grammar here. It is time I go to bed. It is time I go to bed. It is time I go to bed. For question number 10, I'm just giving you a very significant note which you can refer to while you solve questions like that. It is time I go to bed. সময় হৈ গৈছিল মই বিছনালৈ যাওঁ যাব লাগিছিল কিন্তু at the time of speaking this very sentence which is present, how do I know the time of speaking is present? Because the right speaker has used the auxiliary verb is denoting teo bortoman samoy kotha pati ase. It is time samoy to hoise it is time is the present time. Teo present time ot sai pelai ghori ba time sai pelai koi ase etu samoyot moi khodai khuboloi jao. But the question to be asked is, at the time of speaking the word, at the time of speaking this very sentence, is our speaker able to go to bed? এই কথাখিনি কোৱাৰ সময়ত বিছনালৈ যাব পাৰিছে নে? সাগে নাই পৰা। কাৰণ তেওঁ কৈছে এইটো সময়ত মই বিছনালৈ যাওঁ কিন্তু আজি at the time of speaking this very sentence he is unable to do that. কেতিয়ালৈকে পাৰিছিল? কেতিয়ালৈকে পাৰিছিল তেওঁ যাবলৈ? তেওঁ যাব পাৰিছিল till yesterday. কাৰণ তেওঁ কৈছে এইটো সময়ত মই সদায় শুবলৈ যাওঁ কিন্তু at the time of speaking this very sentence he is unable to go to bed but he could maintain that habit till his past time. যোৱা কালিলৈকে সাগে তেওঁ এইটো সময়ত গৈছিল. So that's why এইটো এটা ক্লজ হয়. It is time. We discussed clause in one of our sessions. It is time. It is the subject. Is time is the predicate. If a sentence starts with the clause it is time. If a sentence starts with the clause it is time, the verb of the main clause it is time thoka sentence or main clause or verb to ami likhibo lagibo. The MC, the main clause will be in the past tense, simple past tense. Ami yate ketiaba bhul kora dekha jay, we tend to use should go to bed, jabo lagisil or jao ami, but ami goisilu till yesterday. till yesterday, till the past time I maintained that habit, but due to certain circumstances the speaker saying that he is unable to follow up his habit. So that's why the answer to this question will be, he went to bed. It is time thakile jitu main verb dia thakibo sidhatar V2 form to use koriba. It is time I took my career seriously. Tar mane the speaker is trying to say till that moment the speaker has not taken his career very seriously. It is time I went to bed. Enuka dhoronor questions we might get one odd on the day of your examination. Question number 11 is an example question of a conditional tense which we discussed. If I had known the place, conditional type number 3, if you could recall, if I had known the place, yate amak dia ase had known, mane had plus V3. So as per the theory discussed, it should have been I would have visited there. I would have visited. I would have visited there. Sorry. If the baby is a girl, we go to call her Ria. So that's a condition already being planned. We discussed this again in future tense class, that if we plan a condition that we have already kind of ascertained ourselves, we have assured that this thing will happen, certain preparation have been made for that already, tar karone ami jajogar korisu. So if the baby is a girl, we go to call her Ria, tai ram ami Ria rakhim. So answer will be we are going to call her Ria. Question number 13. Question number 13 again is another interrogative sentence. One question of interrogative type you might get on the day of your exam. What you do since this morning? Again, clue related to time has been given with that expression called since this morning. Already we got question number 1 related to that. But here we got a slightly different type saying that it's an interrogative sentence. So the answer to question number 13 will be what have you been doing? A structure to amar bhul hoa dekha jay because interrogative sentence or structure to WH plus auxiliary verb plus subject plus main verb plus object equals to this. So we cannot have S subject to AV agot ahibo noare. Subject AV agot ahibo noare. AV must come. Think of any question. What is your name? It's not what your name is. If you are asking a question to anyone, you don't say what your name is. You say what is your name. So auxiliary verb is placed ahead of the subject. So ei bilak question korte ei structure to akonman mon koriba. What you do. Please don't say what you have been doing. Tete hole to question or structure to hoi na thakiboge. So to maintain the structure of the question, you have to write as what have you been doing. Answer to question number 13, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? Question mark to dibo lagil. Question number 14, as he crossed the road, a car knocked him down. As he crossed the road, the car knocked him down. Clue, homoyer clue to a car knocked him down. A car knocked him down. Ketia, jetia tao rasta cross korisil. Kuntu time of knocked him. Tamane this verb is given in the past tense. So a action to solicil, past progressive tense. As he was crossing the road, a car knocked him down. We will solve some more questions that can be probable for your examination. Let's continue our discussion on the probable questions on tenses. Let's go to question number 15. I usually go to bed at 11 p.m. Again, going by our norm of solving those questions, we will again concentrate on the time aspect of this sentence. Here the speaker says usually. So that's the clue that we need to pick up. Usually means sadharonote, denoting our habitual or routine action that we are talking about. Now these kind of questions are sometimes very critical because subject given here is I. So first person subject. So though there is usually, so first person subject, I usually go to bed. With first person in present simple present tense, there won't be any change of the verb form. So the answer to this question will remain as go. But jodi yate he ba she holheten, he usually goes, but I usually go. This concept we discussed thoroughly while we discussed simple present tense in detail. So answer to question number 15 will remain as go. Ketiaba enuka question tomalok dibo jot ditu verbor kono form amar yate change hoa nai. Come down to question number 16. If you tried, you succeeded. Again, the clue that we are picking is the word if you tried. We discussed in our conditional clause, if you tried. If clause is given in the past tense form. If clause is given in past tense form, this is conditional type 2. Improbable condition. If you tried, tamane moi try kora nai. If you tried, you would succeed. Yate would have succeeded likhile kintu bhul hobo, because if you tried, jodi thakile then if you had tried, the answer will be would have succeeded. So would, after that the verb will remain in its infinitive V1 form. Would succeed will be the answer. Come down to question number 17. Again, another very common type of questions. As soon as he saw me, he began to smile. As soon as he saw me, as soon as word denoting two actions happening at the same point of time. Etu bhul nokoribe, yate agot ba pisot hoa nai, after before ami koa nai. The speaker, the question setter has given you a question called as soon as, denoting muk dekha matroke hahise. So both the actions parallelly have taken place. Both the action yate akpis hoa nai kamtur. So both the actions have taken place at the same point of time. The first clue, he saw me, tamane this is V2. So the tense of the other part will also be the same. Yaru ami begin or second form, B-E-G-A-N koribo lagibo. That has to be in the second form of the verb. Dekha matroke haise. So there is no after before thing. Both the actions happen at the same point of time. That's why we're going with both verbs saw as well as began here. Number 18. To hate men be, be form to dibo amak, to hate men be the biggest crime. So that kind of an habitual action denoting to hate men is the biggest crime. To hate men is the biggest crime here. Question number 19. Each of the boys gave a book yesterday. Time related clue is yesterday, Joakali. Now this again another tricky questions can be given on the day of your exam. Each of the boys. Don't be confused, the sentence is not the boys. The subject of the sentence is each of the boys. In subject verb agreement norm, each of the boys jeti ami kom, we are referring to one individual subject in singular subject here. We are not referring to this as a group. All the boys and each of the boys, there are differences. When we say all the boys, we are talking about more than one. Yeah, there are more than one boys, but here we are focusing to each one of them separately. Hence, it's a singular subject. Boys saipelai ami yate plural subject boli bhabi nobo nalage. So each of the boys denoting it, this is a singular subject. So each of the boys ami subject to buzilu singular. Time related clue ami buzilu yesterday. Come to already hoi goise joakalir action in a definite time, simple past tense. So the answer will be was given. Passive form of the sentence ahibo, kunobai dise teolokok recipient hoy. So each of the boys was given, were given nokoriba, that sometimes a mistake can be seen among. So each of the boys was given a book yesterday. Question number 20. Many soldiers killed during the First World War. Again, one historical fact. First World War 1914 or Prothom Bishojuddhor kotha pota hoise. So that's obviously action happening in the past time. So many soldiers killed during the First World War. Again, etatke besi plural subject, past tense or historical fact. So we'll go with where. Again, passive structure, it should be where killed. Karon teolokok kunobai kill korise, they were killed during the First World War. So it should be were killed. Number 21, another concept-based question. This type of questions again very probable in AHSEC final examination. I wish I be a bird. This we call question number 21. Note can be taken. This we call a a imaginary condition, a sentence having an imaginary condition. Eta kolpona mulok sorto dia hoise. Jodi moi sorai holu heten, moi sorai nohoy, but I'm imagining, I'm wishing to achieve the condition of a bird. So to express this kind of conditions, the verb takes its, using one technical term, the verb takes its what we call the subjunctive form. Subjunctive form means the verb has to be written in past plus plural form, irrespective of the subject. Moi repeat korisu, jetia ami imaginary conditioner kotha patim, tetia verb to subjunctive form to loy. More clearly explaining, subjunctive form is the verb must be in the past form as well as in the plural form, irrespective of the subject. Subject ji hok tar logot tar kono agreement or violation no hobo. I wish tends to present, obviously tends to present. I wish, moi etia wish korisu, I be a bird, I be a bird, but the condition says I cannot achieve the condition of being a bird. So this is an imaginary condition, hence be yat form to ahibo past plural, it should be I wish I were a bird. I moi jodi sorai holu heten. So this kind of conditions can be seen in some exams as well. Come to question number 22. We not see but him for several months. We not see him for several months. Again, time related clue, bohu homoyer pora etialuke moi dekha poa nai. So this time denoting present perfect, hence the answer will be have not seen. Have not seen him for several months, because yate amar homoy dhori dise bohu homoyer pora moi dekha poa nai, action is not yet completed, so we have not seen him for several months. Come down to question number 23. I tried to learn English for years. I tried to learn English mane bohu bosorer pora moi chesta kori asu hikiboloi, but not succeed yet. Yet is the clue. Etia loike more successful moi hoa nai hikiboloi. It's a very thing that I keep on learning. I tried to learn English for years, but I not succeed yet. Hence the answer will be I have not succeeded yet. Have not succeeded yet. Have not succeeded yet. Eta clue ami paisilu present perfect tense korte yet of late recently. I have not succeeded yet. Question number 24. I know him for a long time. I know him for a long time. Again, if you could recall, we discussed there are some non-progressive verbs. Know is one of them. Jana kam tu moi janilu tate hek. I know him for a long time. Jana kam tu soli goyase. So the answer will be have known him. Have known him for a long time. These type of questions are again very common. I know him for a long time. I have known him for a long time. Question number 25. He swam 5 laps before I jumped into the pool. Before after logic, before I jumped into the pool. Past tense. Duta action hoise. Eta teo 5 lap swim korise aru eta moi jump korisu. Out of these two actions, he swam 5 laps that occurred initially fast. So hence it has to be in past perfect thing. He had, third form of this will be swam. He had swum 5 laps before I jumped into the pool. So there are some questions, probable questions rather, discussed related to tense. With this, we sum up our discussion on tense. Hope you have understood the basic concepts discussed with each and every tense, types of tenses. And if you have any doubts, on the topics discussed, concept discussed, questions discussed, please go to the comment section and ask your doubts. We'll be there to respond to your queries. Thank you.